A mighty empire, a blood-stained throne, and an emperor who believed he was a god. He ordered statues of himself placed in temples, declared war on the sea, and commanded his soldiers to slash the waves, planned to appoint a horse to the Roman Senate. His name was Caligula. If you think Nero was insane, then Caligula was Rome's original nightmare. Born Gaius Julius Caesar Germanicus, Caligula was the beloved son of the general Germanicus. Roman soldiers adored the boy and nicknamed him Caligula, Little Boots, a cute name, for a fate soaked in blood. His father was poisoned. His mother and 2 brothers were murdered by Emperor Tiberius. Caligula grew up in the imperial palace, surrounded by corpses, conspiracies, and silent fear. From Tiberius, he learned a brutal lesson. To survive, pretend to be harmless. To rule, become terrifying. In 37 AD, Caligula became emperor. At first, he was a beacon of hope. The people cheered. Statues were raised. He freed political prisoners through lavish games, distributed gold. Rome believed they had finally found salvation after years under Tiberius's cruelty, but only 6 months later, the light went out. Caligula fell gravely ill. Some believed he had died, but when he recovered, something inside him didn't. He began talking to the moon, proclaimed himself the living god. Jupiter, Apollo, Venus, all in one. He replaced divine statues with his own face. He built a floating bridge, over 4 kilometers across the Bay of Naples, just to ride across it on horseback, mocking a prophecy that he could never rule. Caligula didn't just want to reign. He wanted to conquer minds. He killed for sport. If he liked you, he spared you. If he didn't, you died, even during dinner. He once shaved his entire Praetorian Guard bald, just because their hair irritated him. When the treasury ran low, he hosted a lottery, where the prize was the property and life of a senator. If you think that's the bottom, Caligula would dig deeper. He elevated his sister Drusilla to goddess status. Rumors spread that she was more than family. She was his secret lover. When Drusilla died, he ordered a national mourning period. Anyone caught smiling was executed. Then divorced them hours later. He married women, stole other men's wives mid-banquet, and made their husbands watch. And then came his most infamous act, appointing his horse Incitatus as a Roman consul. The horse lived in a marble stable, wore jeweled collars, and had its own slaves. Was it a joke or a calculated insult to the Senate? Because if a horse could be a senator, then what did that say about the men who already were? In the end, Rome had enough. In 41 AD, after just 4 years, Caligula was assassinated, stabbed over 30 times by his own guards. His body was dumped in a corridor. His wife and baby daughter were killed too. They wanted his bloodline wiped clean. Caligula left behind more than terror. He left a warning about the danger of absolute power in the hands of an unhinged mind. People often say, if you want to know who someone truly is, give them power. Is no longer human? But what if that someone? Caligula was not just mad. He was a twisted reflection of Rome itself, glorious on the surface, rotting underneath. And if you think Caligula exists only in the past, take a closer look. Some rulers still smile on their thrones, while the world beneath them quietly bleeds.